Hello, Blogami, and welcome back to another episode for the Junior Reps for episode 4 of the Blogami podcast. And if you are brand new to the podcast itself, please make sure to support the podcast itself on all of our social platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok, and also go and have a listen to us on Spotify and also on Apple Apple Podcasts itself. And let's get into Junior Reps episode for the Blue Gummy podcast. I do apologize if it has been quite a while since I have done a Junior Reps episode, but we are officially back. Now, for this week, both the Tasha Gale and the Lisa Fiola teams will be taking breaks since they are both going through and both along with both of our Tasha Gale and our Lisa Fiola teams will be going through, along with also going through the second week of the Junior Reps competition. Will be our SG Ball and also our Harold Matthews team, but we will also going through our New South Wales Cup team and also our Jersey Flag team, who they will both take on the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, I believe, both on a Sunday. I think I could be wrong. Yes, they are both. Oh, sorry, no. So Jersey Flag is on a Saturday at the James Hardy Centre of Excellence, but the New South Wales Cup team will be taking it on the day that our first grade team will be playing before them. So yeah, make sure to stay back if you can to support our New South Wales Cup team. But also, if you do want to get down on Saturday to either to Granville or to Kellyville to support either our SG Ball Harold Matthews team, and also maybe if you can make it on Saturday as well at 2 p.m. for our Jersey Flag team, then go ahead. So yeah, but it's gonna be a very big week for our junior rep boys. Um After our Harold Matthews team, as I'm gonna share the screen right now before Riverside starts to froze on me. So our Harold Matthews team last week, we're getting absolutely just dominated by the Canberra Raiders from their backline player, and who was it again? It was Bailey Log and Sonny Lauvao, and then bloody who was it? It was bloody I think it was Cyrus Bloomfield, or is this the wrong match? Sorry, no. I think I'm thinking about SG Ball, but yeah, William Memeepe absolutely just put on a great performance there, getting two tries in there, and then towards the end, Tyler Lama has put in the game to bed there after it was going back to back tries in a very high scoring game, and yeah, we came back down at halftime, 16 to 12, and then I believe it was 16-28 at one stage. I, I could be wrong. I'll see on the play by play here. Um, yes, we were down by 28 points to 16, and then William Meme Epe scored a try there off from the error there from the Raiders. And then the momentum in the possession has turned around just like that. And then we maintain to keep possession there when Max Lundy from the Raiders was not square from marker. And then Tyler Lama put just put the game to bed there. Well, sorry, no. Well, he did score the try to make it 26 points to 28, and then Liam Martin did actually convert it there, but then it was a dangerous tackle there from the Raiders, and then we just took in the safe option there. Sorry, no, we obviously took in our time there just to take the safe option there to make it 30 points to 28, and just to steal the game there, to go through to the second week of the finals. So yeah, um, we played the Knights at Granville at Eric Tweedle Stadium, and the Knights, they are a top series team in the Harold Matthews Cup. Um, yeah, so here's how the team list goes. They have T.Y. NSL, as we've got Levi Perrett out, along with Matthews To'ola, and Nixon O'Connor is also out as well. But the ins there, Danny Abihamed, Lorima Sesu comes back there with William Memaepe, Riley Paki also comes back as well. And this is how the lineup goes for our boys in the Harold Matthews there, take on the Knights there. I'm not sure why we're the away team there. Uh, that's a bit funny. Maybe it's got to do something with the final system, and I think might be a neutral venue that they're playing like. I mean, I don't know, but like, yeah, yeah, that's a bit funny that we're being played as the away team in our own home ground there. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, our team list, our fullback is Liam Martin. On the wings there, Elijah Al Hazem and William Memaepe. In the centres there, coming back there, Tyler Lama scoring that try there to equalise it all. And then coming back there, pairing up there with William Memaepe, as I said before, Lorima Sesu. In the halves there, Salah Tai Elu, Tamati. And then at halfback there, Caleb Lay Layata, there at halfback, who was pretty good for us. And for the four pack, Dion Haynes, Flynn Manu'a, Curtis Brown, Jake Havavilla, also known as Sean Lane 2.0, Kyan Jackson, Hayden Bell as our captain, Leonard Salter, Tyson Pauletu, and Christopher Suoli, who really got us back in the game against the Canberra Raiders, and just lift the spirits up from the players, and our and our just and our momentum just changed when Christopher Suoli was just trying to constitute those hard runs and those hard contacts as well, just to really just start to compete um, for the contest, since it was an elimination game. So it was a do or die attitude there from Christopher Suoli, trying to lead the fullback there and just try and get the ruck speed just going, which he did manage to do. And yeah, he played a very big key role against our comeback there against the Canberra Raiders from last week. So expect him to do the same. And yeah, Danny Abihamed also comes in that number 19 there. And for the reserves there, Riley Paki is in there. As for the Knights there, Isaac Watson, I think I might have heard about him. I don't know, but it rings a bell. William Hoffman. I'm not sure if he's related to Josh Hoffman. I could be wrong. I might check that right now. Just give me a sec. So William Hoffman is. So I'm just gonna say, is William Hoffman related to Josh Hoffman? So yeah, Josh Hoffman. I don't know if he is related to him or not, but it doesn't say. I might check on Grok and see if it answers or not, because I don't know. Josh is William Hoffman related to Josh Hoffman? No. There is no public available evidence. So, it's one of those players that just have a familiar last name, compared to Josh. I mean, like, there's also been like other players, especially in the girls' junior rep teams, who play for the North Sydney Bears, who does have a who does have the same last name as Tyler Mano there, but she is not related. Sorry, no, well, not Tyler. Well, Tyrell Mano. I was meant to say, but yeah, she is not related to that player there. So yeah, I don't know why every single time, whenever I see the same last name related to the first grade player, it always just seems like no, it's not related. They just have, they just were lucky enough to have the same last name as that star player that everybody knows from their last name. So yeah, it's one of those, I guess. But anyways, back to the game. Sorry, back back to the preview. So we are still recording. Yeah, the Knights. Who do they beat in News? Sorry, in Harold Matthews. I'm gonna check right now, and I'm gonna just share this instead. I'm gonna go to Harold Matthews finals week 1. They did lose against the Steelers at Labour Field at Blacktown. Um, yeah, boy oh boy. Man, I don't know. I don't know why that they are playing these type of suburban grounds. I mean, I think they are just finals grounds. I mean, fair enough, but like if we're going to play at Ringwest Park, then I don't know why the Knights don't play somewhere near the Hunter region there, and the Roosters playing at Leichhardt, along with the Panthers playing at. Okay, well, I mean, Blacktown isn't far from Penrith, to be fair, but both Newcastle at Blacktown, that's a bit funny, in my opinion. I don't know what's going on with this, with the scheduling, or with the finals draw, just putting out grounds that are nowhere near the home team, like the Knights. But anyways, they have lost against the Steelers there, and they managed to lose when they have scored a consolation try with only 8 minutes left to go there. And yeah, I feel like that we're gonna have a pretty good win here, but I still don't reckon that we should underestimate this team. The same way as I predicted on TikTok. If you guys have seen that, I did say that the Canberra Raiders will give us a match that will be a little bit tight and a little bit mid high scoring, which it was similar to how I said it. But yeah, to come back like that, I feel like that we're gonna have too much talent for the Knights, and I'm gonna say that we are going to win this by 13 plus. I feel like that we just have too much talent for the Knights, and yeah, I'm gonna say that we're gonna win this by. I'm gonna say on the Harold Matthews Cup Finals Week 2, I'm gonna say that we are going to win this by 32 points to 10. I could be maybe underestimating the Knights. As I said, I don't always watch every other team's matches there since I only have time to watch the Eels boys on the stands. But yeah, um, we'll see on how the other team goes. I might maybe give the other Harold Matthews teams um, for whoever's playing the Panthers and the Roosters, and the Panthers play at Blacktown once again, and I think, and I'm pretty confident that the Panthers should be able to win against the Roosters. So finals week 3, um, so Souths are now through to finals week 3. So we will either be playing Souths, which I think we will. If we do beat the Knights, which that's what I predicted us to do, and if the Panthers win, they will take on the Steelers, and yeah, it will pretty much be finals week 3, and hopefully we won't get any injuries during this match. Hopefully not, because South Sydney are not. They are not a joke, and they are pretty much one of the big juggernauts coming into Harold Matthews, and also in the junior reps finals for not only the Harold Matthews, but also for the SG Ball, and also for news and also for the New South Wales Cup, as I did smash us by 38 points to 16. But anyways, enough rambling on. Let's get into my pre let's get into my tips for my first try scorer and my anytime try scorer and my man of the match. So my first try scorer is going to be to be I'm going to go with William Mamaepe. I feel like that combination there with Lorima Sesu is just going to be way too strong, and I'm going to be very happy to see that combination again, as what they have been working on, dominating other backliners there in the competition, and I feel like that he will get the first try scorer there. Liam Martin, I'll go with. Sorry, I'm going to go with. I'm actually going to go probably with Christopher Suoli for my anytime try scorer there, since he was very good and led by example from last week, especially players like Liam Martin leading them, and also Hayden Bell as well. So I'm going to go with him for anytime try scorer there. I'm also going to say that that Liam Martin is going to run for more than 150 running meters there, and yeah, my man of the match, I'm gonna say, um, hmm, I'm gonna say that Liam Martin is going to get at least a try assist and a few line breaks there. I think he will get a try as well, and I feel like that he will be my man of the match. He will get a couple of line break assists. He might get one try assist. I think I also said that, but yeah, he's my man of the match, and let's move on to our SG boy team. If we are still recording, yes we are. That's good. So moving on to our SG boys, as they will be taking on South Sydney. Another big challenge since South Sydney a couple of weeks ago, in round 6, sorry, they absolutely pumped us at Redfern, and we need to get some serious revenge there since we did turn around against the Waz, and then we did defeat the Chookies um, at Eric Treadell Stadium there, and we do play Souths back at home, and yeah, look, South Sydney, as I said before, they are going very good, very lethal in the junior reps, especially in New South Wales Cup, and we can't take South Sydney very lightly here. And I feel like that South Sydney is kind of like that duplicate of how the Sydney Roosters played against us in the grand final from last season. So yeah, this is going to be a very intensive match, in my opinion. Even though we are playing at home, even though SG Ball Cup has declared South Sydney as the home team and us as the visitors, since it is going to be a neutral ground. Also for other teams coming there, like the Melbourne Storm and the Newcastle Knights. So, yeah, I'm. Let's see on the team list. So out here, Cordell Pritchard, Inze, Billy Nene, Lorima Rocco Suka is also back in. And our team list there for our SG boys against the dominating South Sydney team. Riley Davis, Samuel Yella, Sora V, Nathan Howlett, Lachlan Vella, Cyrus Bloomfield, who was absolutely on fire against the Bulldogs from last week, and he's going to be a big key player for us to try and get around the South Sydney backline defense there, since they do have a couple of speeders there, and their spine can really just work a couple of great combinations there. And yeah, Cameron Bambolet, who was pretty good from last week as well, along with Taylor Rezati. For the four pack there, Stephen Nunn, Jure Trey Stewart, Ryder Tuolungi, Sterling Fau Mui, Christopher Petrus, Jackson Coiner, Michael Neuer, Wesley Tonga Moa, Mason Ong, Nicholas Kotarak, and on the bench there, Billy Farnene, Lorima Rakosuka, and that is it for our team list there. Yeah, South Sydney, they also got a couple of great, forwards there, in the halves, with Isaac Fotu Moa there, who absolutely just outclassed us there from last time. And yeah, I think this is the same team as last time here. They do have Dane Jennings in there as well, another Jennings player in there, and yeah, they got no outs. And yeah, it's gonna be a very tough match here. Who is going to score first? Well, I feel like if we just don't just keep on charging in from our backline there, and just open up very early there, and then just give away early momentum there, just like we did last time. And they're going to be coming out here firing, especially at our own home ground, because they don't want to, because they know the weaknesses, and they know that we have turned things around, and they don't want that win that they just perform against us to be just us being on our bad day, And yeah, South Sydney won't take us lightly here, and neither should we. So I feel like that Cameron Bambolet and Talon Riazati really need to combine together pretty good and complete our sets very good. Put on some very good high pressure defense there with a line speed there. And just be careful with our techniques, with our tackles there, and don't concede any penalties there to give away any territory there. And if we just pin them down in their own 50 there, then I reckon that we're gonna score first there with Cyrus Bloomfield, and my anytime try scorer. I'm gonna go with Riley Davis, and I feel like that we are going to get revenge against South Sydney there, and I'm gonna go with us to score 36 points to 22 in a bit of a high scoring match here. I feel like it's going to be a story of two halves. Well, kinda. I feel like that we're going to be up by 36 points to 10 at half time, and then in the second half, I just got a feeling that we might turn off just a little bit, and then yeah, I feel like that I I feel like that we will maybe take a penalty goal just to extend our lead and just to make it safe. So I'm going to go with 38 points to 22 instead of 36. Yeah, my man of the match. I feel like that Cameron Bambolet is really going to step up, and his running game and the way that he was setting up players there um, throughout our completion sets there were pretty good. But yeah, look, hopefully we don't always rely on Bloomfield there, because if we just keep on passing it to Cyrus Bloomfield there, I do feel like that South Sydney in the second half, if they do get get down by a big margin there, then I feel like that they're going to really know their game plan and the players that they need to target in the second half. And yeah, we really need to play a little bit of versatile footy when South Sydney do try and manage to shut down our high pressure simple one-on-one pass there to Cyrus Bloomfield and our repeated sets that have been pinning them down in the first half. And if they do manage to find a way to shut down our players, then I feel like that we need to change it up, and that we need to just try and just get our forwards there, just keep on going, and really just put on some hard contacts there, especially in the halves there as well, and maybe just get one of our dummy halves like Trey Stewart there, just to really do some magical stuff there out of dummy half. And I feel like that we just need to keep on having the ruck speed just going, and just um, somehow find a way to open things up there for Riley Davis there. And if not, then maybe just keep on throwing some offloads there just to keep the ball alive there, and just to keep South Sydney just out on the feet there, and just to keep them just tiring there, running out of ideas there. And then once we score a try there, then South Sydney will just start to lose some gas there, and hopefully that we can maintain their bench players as well. And if we can do that and just perform on how we did against the Bulldogs there, just turning up for the fans there. I know that Granville can be a little bit of a curse for us, but we need to come into the ground just thinking that that factor means absolutely just stuff all for these players, and we just need to just come in and just perform exactly on the same way on how we were when we turned things around when we did lose against South Sydney with a terrible attitude. But this time, the players are going to know that this time, their attitude are not going to let the individual. Sorry, no. Their attitude are not going to let other individuals down, and we are going to communicate together, and that we are going to just play as highly intensive as possible, and we are going to give South Sydney a game that they did not expect, but possibly should have when they absolutely just smashed us and gave us a reality check. And we're going to take that reality check, and this time we're going to give it back to them. And if we just turn up with them not expecting just uh, just them just being all over the place and just being very surprisingly overtired the way that they have been performing with the halves and with their combinations throughout this SG ball competition, then I reckon that we can catch them here, and we can give them a real reality check to them. So let's turn the table around here, people, and let's get a win here against South Sydney here. So, yep, my man of the match, my tips in that, as I said before, um, yeah, I, I think I have said my tips in that, so I don't need to repeat myself. So let's move on from the SG ball match and let's get into Jersey Flag. So quickly here, people, Eels and Bulldogs at 2 p.m. on a Saturday also, but at Kellyville, while the other junior rep teams play at Granville. So, Corey Lane, Jessa Ma Nelson, Sia Mani Luai. They're in the centres there, but there's no other centre being named at number 4, Drizel Talua, named at number 5 there. Harley Walker at number 6. Cade Moljali there at number 7. Boy Luchin at number 9. Jack Hudson at Boy Luchin at number 8. Sorry, Jack Hudson at number 9. Javahan Stevenson Hala at number 10. Noah Parker at number 11. Caleb McMenany at number 12 there. Marcus off honor at lock. Elijah Shane Tarpal. Hayden Brown, who comes in there, and Lennox Rizate coming in there as well. And no player names for number 17 there. But yeah. If I'm gonna be honest here, people, I haven't really watched Jersey Flag or having even had the chance to really watch the Jersey Flag highlights. So I'm a little bit clueless to really expect what the Jersey Flag team is really going to perform against this Bullock side this week. Hamish Wilson. I'm not sure if he is related to Hammy Wilson. There's also his other brother there, Lee Alani Wilson, with his brother, who plays for the NRLW Bulldogs team there. So yeah, so this is Liani's brother playing in Jersey Flag, who he normally plays for the New South Wales Cup side, but has been brought in for Jersey Flag for this week. I believe he is also maybe related there to Blake Wilson there, possibly. Who knows? I think he is. There's also Eamon Fitzgibbon in there. You got Sheldon Haywood, also related there to, if we're still recording, yes, we are. Also related to, also related to Bailey Haywood. So we'll see on how he goes on the wing. We've got Bronson Ruben, Joseph Tiyupa, Patrick Harry, Patrick Young. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, as I said here before, people, I can't really give a real analysis or just a real like in-depth preview for this Jersey Flag team. So I'm just gonna have a big guess here, and I'm gonna say that we're gonna win this match by 2 points. Hopefully, I'm gonna go. I think that the Bulldogs will unfortunately score first. I think that that Hamish Wilson will score first, or Eamon Fitzgibbon, who is also brothers there. There's a lot of relatives coming through throughout Jersey Flag here by surprise. Um, yeah, I think that Eamon Fitzgibbon might actually score first instead. Unfortunately, but for my anytime try scorer, I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go possibly with hmm, I might go hmm, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because I can honestly just see the try scorers here just being very unexpected. So I'm gonna go a little bit risky here. Corey Lai for my anytime try scorer, and I'm gonna say that we will win this by 28 points. I will say that we will win this by. Yeah, I will say that we will win this by possibly 28 points to 26 in a high scoring match. So that's my final result there. My man of the match, I'm gonna say probably Corey Legs for my man of the match. I guess, and yeah, um, I don't really know what to really expect from a boys. So yeah, hopefully they do get the win, but I'm a little bit 50-50 on what's going to happen here. So yeah, apologies if I haven't really put in a great in-depth preview for our Jersey Flag team, but we'll see on how they perform, and I'll see if I do have time, and I should, but it's a little bit interrupted there with our junior reps finals matches there for both the Harold Matthews match along with the SG Ball match as well. But moving on to the final competition, New South Wales knock-on effect, as we have also against the Bulldogs on Sunday after the first grade match, which that will be kicking off again. That will be kicking off. That will be kicking off. That will be kicking off at 4:05 p.m. Also available on free to air 9Now, KO, and on Foxtel. If you all have those broadcasters there available. But yeah, for this match, only on Bar TV. Let's see on how we line up. Now, it has been named. Now, we haven't really named a team list there for our new sort of cup team, which that's a little bit funny. I think I think Jason Rolls on the day is going to make some late changes there. So I don't think that Brian Kelly maybe could be starting there, but unfortunately he has. By the time of this recording there, we could see Araz Nava return to Cup there. So we'll see on how it goes. But um, yeah, a little bit funny. Hopefully, some of the bench players there that he has named, like Saxon Pryke, surprisingly, Tony Martelli has returned to first grade since last year when he debuted against the Newcastle Knights. And yeah, good luck to him, and hopefully he doesn't get injured against the most important game in Parrama's history coming this Sunday for our first grade side. But yeah, now we got no team list here, so I can't really do a new cup preview. But yeah, yeah, I can't really preview here. I can't really preview the cup side here, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Since there's no team list being named out, and I don't really want to ramble on for way too long, and I just want to get this junior rep episode as short as possible. Just to get out for you people, since it has been a while since I've done a junior reps episode. But yeah, I hope you people do enjoy this episode of episode 4 of the junior reps for the Blue Gummy podcast. If people have, then please give it a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also make sure to support our social platforms on both Instagram and also on TikTok, and make sure once again to give us a listen on both Spotify and also on Apple Podcasts itself. And as I always say, by the end of every single Blue and Gold Army podcast, go Para.